let's see what happens if we play this song completely acoustically. But I don't want you to play the way you did on the last song. Because, for instance, we had some amplification in the piano. That means that you can take it easy and everyone will hear you. I want it acoustic. So if you think you want everyone to have more sound, you have to give us more sound. And if you think I don't hear the piano as well as I want, then you adjust your volume to make sure that it sounds good to you. Yeah? And if you think likewise, not enough, then you give more sound. Want to just try it? See what happens. And oh, hi there! And you likewise are, since we're part of the rhythm section, you have more freedom. You and the piano player have more freedom. You know, you can choose to play, to lay out. That's great. So you have a lot of freedom.
Yeah,
but
so I can't play acoustically.
you can't play acoustically, but you can blend. No problem. That's all I'm trying to do is get us to blend. Should we try it? I'd like to try it first with the piano, bass, and drums. And then, actually, let's just start walking on the A part of the theme. All right, just
drop the intro.
yeah, no interlude. Okay, and just start playing on the A part of the theme. And on the second A, why don't you join in? Because then that way they will establish the vibe, and you can add on. Want to try it? Just right on. Let's see what happens if we do the same thing, and this time, you guys give me 30% more, and you give me 20%.
Yeah.
But blend. All right, let's try it again. And here's a secret for basses. Let your right hand go all the way down to the end of the keyboard. Stay there. You don't, and then you don't have to pull as hard, but you'll get a lot more sound because you're so close to the bridge. Nice. Okay, try again. Big sound.
1, 2,
'It's not really about louder, because frankly, the first time you guys were playing, I was satisfied with that volume. But what was missing was the intensity. The intensity. Where does intensity come from? Any ideas?
From the players.
From the players? From our toes?
I think from your heart.
From our heart. Okay. So, how do we add more intensity to what we're doing?
Concentrating more on the music.
Concentrating more on the music. Okay. Good. I'm going to give you something physical to do to increase and control your intensity. And that is, I would like you to growl. I'd like you to actually go, because I'm telling you to sing, I've been telling you about singing, right? Now let's add another element to it. Let's sing with a growl. Okay? So, it may not always be appropriate, but for this song, So if we're gonna, for instance, normally it might be. Right? Okay, we're singing, we're playing what we're singing. We talked about this earlier. So now, I want you to add the growl to it. It's gonna sound like this. Okay?
Yeah.
All right? I would like you to, instead of going ding a ding ding a ding ding a ding, now it should go ding 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 like that. Okay? Like you, instead of just playing and singing beep boop beep boop boop boop, now it's going okay? All right? Okay. Ready? Not too fast. You can do the same thing. I'm not forgetting about you. I love you. Same thing. So all your confidence is going to be. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One last thing. I haven't forgotten about you guys either. One last thing. And that is, now, because you guys, you practice so beautifully on your own at home, learning the chords, learning the melodies, learning the grooves, all this stuff. Now you can be free of yourself. Because if we're not careful, tell me your name again? Azim. Azim. If we're not careful, Azim will be right here doing the best he can to help the group. I don't want that. I want you to connect to the group. Same thing, your name again? Wouter. Wouter. I don't want Wouter like, dealing with making sure it sounds good, everything, my hi-hat okay, feathering the bass drum, da 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 da. No, You did all that. You're done with that. So now, as you play, as you make these sounds, you're only focusing on the bass. You're only focusing on the piano. You're only focusing on the guitar. Have you ever you've heard of the drummer Mel Lewis? Have you ever seen any videos of him?
Yep.
Okay. If you see, check out a few videos. You'll probably see him. He's going to be playing at the drums. While he's playing, his head goes like this. The whole time. Why is he doing that? So that he can first connect to the sax, and then the trumpet, and then the bass, and then the piano, and then it's like that the whole time. And it takes you out of yourself. Because if we're not careful, you are going to be doing your best to sound good for the band, to sound good for the music. No. If you only focus on them, then this takes care of itself. If while you're singing your bass lines, if while you're singing your melodies, etc., if while you guys are singing, you're only listening to everyone else, I promise you, then we get this. All right? We musicians are never satisfied with ourselves. We always are critical of ourselves because we want to do the best we can, So we're analyzing ourselves. Oh my God, I always play that. Oh, I don't have any ideas anymore. Oh, am I out of tune? Am I rushing? So all this self-analysis is going on. Instead, if I only listen to you guys while I'm playing the bass, I'm going, whoa, yeah, nice solo, yeah. Suddenly, I'm not in my head. And if you guys are focusing on the rhythm section and let them give you something, you're going to find that you have solo ideas. We're going to experiment with that right now. Okay? So I want you guys to try what I said. But this time, let's do, because it's an AAD tune, right? It's AAD, okay. So why don't we do AADA, play the tune, you play the first A, play the second A, like that? Was it trading 8? Was it 8s? I think it's 8 marker. So trade 8s, but as you play, make sure that everything you play came from somewhere. It's got to come from somewhere in the band. They have to give you some, maybe it's a voicing on the piano. You know, maybe your piano player might go, and you're, bum, there's your note. You know, so you have to get it, or maybe he's going to play now you go, you know what I mean? So everything you play has to come from somewhere. All right, and that doesn't mean you have to wait until you get it. Maybe you can just start playing, and as you play, you hear something. Want to try it? Don't be shy. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 8. Throw some ideas out there to them. So rather than just play time, maybe you'll come up with some chatter, some accents and things that will feed them. Maybe you'll come up with a line. Because you guys, the cool thing about the piano and the guitar relationship is that you guys can do other things. So if you want to play a single line for a moment or a riff, likewise, you have that freedom. So this is a very cool situation. All right? Make sure you're playing a bass line, singing a bass line that is going to be interesting for them. For instance, now he's going to go, because he hears you. All right, so, and you guys, you see, we're getting there. We're going to mess around a little bit more, but really make sure that you're really listening to them. I'm going to have you do something else in a second that will be another extension of this fun. Okay? So one more time. So, give them something fun to play. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Section, see what they're doing and connect to what they're doing. Now how about if we do it to each other? Because I think if we're not careful, we end up playing our solo, and then we finish, and we stop. And then the next person solos, and then he finishes, and he stops. I would rather have this thread going through. And I know you guys know this already, but it's just a reminder. See what happens if, when you finish your solo, you pass it on to him. See what happens when you finish your solo, you pass it on to him, etc. Okay? That's really important. So now you can do two things, kind of like this, right? Two things. Number one, you're listening to them, but you're also taking your solo and giving it to the next person. Want to try that? You're supposed to say, yeah,
Yes.
There you go. All right, so here you go. Same thing. Passing your solo on to the next person.
So it's only 8 bars and then the...
Yeah, 8 bars. Yeah, trading 8s. And so you're doing two things. Number one, listening to the rhythm section, connecting with them. Number two, passing your solo on to the next person. 1, 2, 1, 2, go. Good. I love it. That's great. What a difference. And it's more fun that way, isn't it? You know, because you're out of your own head. You're not trying to sound good. As soon as we try, you could forget it. You know, as soon as you walk and say, okay, I want you to try to swing. You know? And we do that to ourselves if we're not careful. We're out in our faces. No, this is so much better. You're out of yourself. Now you're focusing on what do I want to give to my friends? What do I want to add, pass on to my next soloist? That's great. So what did I say to each one of you guys?
Growl.
Don't play louder.
Growl. Don't play louder, growl. And why do I say that? What do I want more of?
Intensity.
What is it?
Intensity.
Intensity. Correct. No, that's good. I want intention with intensity. Great. So it's about intensity. That's what you want. Okay, so let's think about it. If we go and hear a concert, if we hear a concert, what do we want? We want to feel something from the performers that they're sharing with us. And it can't just be this, right? We want that. We want the intensity of their soul. You know, you guys hear me say it all the time. I'm the devil. I want your soul. I want to write notes. I want your soul. I don't want to write chord. I want your soul. And that's what everybody wants. When you go hear a concert, you want to feel something from it. And that's where the growling, the singing, all of that attaches you to the music that's inside of you, and it has to come out that way. You guys growl too, I know, and you as well, depending on the song, the situation. And if you, who are some of your favorite alto players?
Parker.
Parker, yeah. Who else?
Like Cannibal.
Cannonball,
Some other players. And also the goats.
Big Goats, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are some of your favorite players?
Stick.
Sid, you a tenor player? Are you a tenor player?
He's also alto player.
Yes, you are so right. You are so right. Huh?
And of course Parker and Cannibal.
Right, good. So when you listen to the records of Stitt playing alto, of cannonball, you're gonna hear that throat noise, you're gonna hear that growl, you know? And you know trumpet players are always doing that. Who's the first one that really did a lot of that growling sound?
Good question.
Think back in the beginning of the jazz. His initials are L. I thought that, I could feel you think of that. Louis Armstrong. And if you listen to Louis Armstrong records, you're gonna hear ha da 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 ha ha. You know, it's not just some unaffected pure sound. It's this pure sound with the growl, with that connection to his soul. So I think we covered a lot of really important things. Do we have time?